Yes, I'm in the wild. Isn't that funny? Somebody just said Tom Cruise. One of those four. I swear to God. Huh? Yeah, they found me. They were out front proselytizing when I drove up, and I'm parked right across the street. Isn't that just goofy? Yeah, there was no parking on that street where the pyramid is. I gotta figure out a way to but it's so cool to be right across the street from them. I don't have to worry about my purse or anything. Bitch mode, bitch mode. So yeah, they pulled in the sandwich board. They closed the doors. Somebody came out to look at me. I waved. You know, the usual. Hey, Kay. So, but the funny part is I got to wear my time for coats, my packable down coat, because it's actually a little chilly, and it's supposed to be chillier tomorrow. We're in the middle of some weird northern vortex thing, so it's Carrie Ann's fault. Oh, somebody almost came out. Change your mind. Saw the doors really going bonkers. Yep. No, I was talking about coats, not purses. I can talk about purses. Yeah, LVMH stock dropped. So, yeah, people are not amused with the made in China thing. So, there you go. She's only here for half of it, she said. Buzz. So, oops, I can hear myself. How can I hear myself? I was actually listening to, oh, you're at the bowling alley. Awesome. I once threw a 300 game and had no way to freaking prove it. That sucked. I come from my uncle was a professional for a while. So, yes, Wheel of Wednesday. We're going to have Wheel of Wednesday also tonight. Tightening my glasses thing. I think I'm going to regret not having gloves. So, hey, Fuzz, you're back. See if you can find the Easter Bunny on Easter. When I first walked up, the Easter Bunny was, you could see him inside of the org. It was awesome. I was making fun of him. I know, this is going to be glad to have Old Home Week finally. Well, maybe. We'll see. So, the morning of vague booking. Not really, but really. Anyway, I don't know what the heck I'm going to talk about. I was listening to Natalie on the way in, and I was all excited and everything, but my brain is so used to playing music that it's just parked itself. But I did take some notes. So, this is political. Elon Antoinette said we were all being paid in the investor meeting yesterday for Tesla? Yeah, Tesla. Which he never talks about it. He said we were getting paid to protest for the United States, and I'm like, I wish. No Name has kittens. He showed them yesterday. Oh, look, a person. Have a nice day.
Thank you.
He said thank you, you too. So, his cat had kittens yesterday, so I keep forgetting he's in South Carolina. For some reason, he hits me as an LA guy. So I'm like, I'm gonna come down and steal a kitten. Now I can't. You meant, what did you do? Oh, no, I was awake. I think we're all awake. I'm the one who sleeps in late. I try to sleep in till 8:30 Pacific time. But Papa Cat sometimes keeps me up too late. So I might go to 9:30 sometimes, but I'm trying to make it 8:30. I'm a night person, and I'm terribly trying to be a day person. And hi, sitting. Hello. What's newsy new? Yeah, that's why I'm also working at club now, so it could really mess with my like body clock. Because yeah, no, I only work someplace that I went to bed at 4 in the morning on a consistent basis. Yeah, for 20 years. No big deal. So, but you didn't wake me up. It was funny. Fuzz had a texting implosion this morning, so it was actually fun and productive. So it's nice when the bouncers are productive. So let's see what's going on today. Today's weirdly cold and my leg hurts because my chiro is fixing it. So since the numbness has mostly gone away, I've been walking wrong for the past 4 weeks. So she's been adjusting me, but also checking in good vibes is dragging me around the neighborhood. Okay. Totally, Bob. You're no fun anymore, but that's okay. I should have bridge for that now. Ooh, it's cold on this side. We're gonna go on this side. The wind is cold. Oof. And that didn't make it any better for one reason or another. Vortex. We're in a, not enough high enough to be a polar vortex, but we're in an Oregon vortex. So I'm glad I had my other coat in the car. I did check, but I probably would have enjoyed the longer one. I think my big fluffy one reaches my ankles. I'm not getting rid of these coats. I don't care how much weight I lose. Hi, Dee. So yeah, no. That's the only thing I don't think I'll get rid of on my coats, because half of them were slightly tight because I had that mentality of I'll fit them one day, and now I do fit them, and now they're even a little loose, but that's cool. But yeah, my very favorite coat in the world is my goth coat that reaches almost the ground, that I have to wear with boots, with platforms. It's a long skirted wool coat with a velvet collar. It's like, I don't care. I'll fit that puppy. I fit it when I got divorced, so I almost said it. Hi, Elron Lair. I almost said the first divorce. I get in trouble for that one. And cue the coat tie. Yep. And you thought you missed me. No, I wasn't expecting cold. It has been pretty mild. So having it be, luckily enough, I looked last night on the weather when I was getting ready for bed. Otherwise, I wouldn't have known about this, and I'd be really freezing my butt off. Even though I don't have gloves with me. They're probably in the car. I'm getting so used to being cold all the time. So, yes, so what is going on today here? That one guy that walked out and wished me a nice day. That was actually cool. I hope he doesn't get in trouble for it. It's like, I hope that U2 didn't cost him $5,000. That is so annoying. It's like, why do they have to pay more just because they acknowledge my existence? Top chat defrauded and oh, thank you. Okay. There we go. Thank you for reminding me, Adam. And I can't figure out how to make you like a permanent member. I noticed you're a member on Natalie's chat. No jealousy there. I got to watch Natalie while she was really live. Usually it's always next morning. It was sort of cool. And I was doing laundry. That was the funny thing. I was doing laundry while I was listening to her. That is just like, I am fulfilling my own prophecy. I am doing laundry while someone is on. But I did get to do when she said brain fog, I went, you called? That is like my favorite thing in the world to do. Were they recruiting when you got there today? Yes, they were. He actually, yes, thank you for the PSA, Adam. When I drove up, he was actually, somebody was walking by and he was trying to talk to them. And I was just like, oh, bummer. I can't remember who he was, though. I wanted to say he was Pantone, but I don't think so. I don't think he was tall enough. Considering I'm parked right there, I couldn't avoid him. The damn blue car is not come in handy at this point. So, I still wanted to roll down the window, but I was paying attention to the parking space more and say, she's not listening to you. She keeps walking and you're sitting there trying to say, hey, don't you want to be part of cult of Scientology? So, yes, front row parking. I have good parking karma. That's how I can get away with having a car in the city. So, San Francisco is like, California is known as a car culture, but San Francisco is trying to get out of it. So, they've been making a lot more like bike lanes and stuff around here. But I have always had good parking karma, so I've always been lucky. I actually lived in the city with a car twice. And only got like maybe a handful of tickets the first time and none the second time. So, first time was in the 90s. It was sincerely before bike lanes. That's when the, they were called? They used to do like a flash mob every first Friday. A bunch of bikers who would go around. And I could actually see them from my house. It was really cool. So, was that a parrot? I think I heard a parrot. Or I heard something different. I could have swore I saw a blue heron in Alameda yesterday. Which is completely hilarious because I just saw like the blue heron live feed. And I was like, okay. And then I saw this bird. And I'm like, that's not a turkey. So we have turkeys in Alameda. And he was blue. And I was like, holy crap, I got to see one in real life. I don't like public transit. That's the problem. I'm way too OCD. And I have to take way too many drugs even to be out here. So it's like, I would love, which unfortunately drives Papa Cat nuts. Because when we go stay in New York, which we'll probably be doing again this year, he wants to go on the subway. So technically, the brother's supposed to come with us next time we go to New York, so they can take the subway together. I have been gifted 12 YouTube memberships thus far this year. 4 are still active and several really on their page. I know, isn't that? I wish they would only like gift when you like give a membership. I wish they would only do it to people who are on at the time. Because there are enough people usually on at a time on anybody's channel that needs a gift membership instead of doing it when people are not there. But it's probably their way of like saying, we give them out, but you still have to pay for one. You need to play the lottery. I do when I'm in a mood. I actually will play the lottery because it's sort of like a standing thing with me and my dad. It was me and my parents, and if we play, the other half gets half of it. So I don't know if he still plays. I think we were doing it for more my mom than anything else because it was just fun. Hi, good vibes. So, are you tracking Bob around? That's what he said. He blamed it on you. Visit Park Slope, Brooklyn, where you go to New York, super witchy and goth. Cool. Yeah, no, I'm totally interested. I've been totally interested in Brooklyn. Well, that's where Papa Cat was born. But I've been totally interested in Brooklyn since Spike Lee, and then got really interested again from Gilded Age because they had the historically black upper class, which Oakland had too. So it's like it made me totally interested, and I have to drive you guys by that one of these days in Oakland, where they have the historically black like upper class. So that's like I've totally been interested in that stuff. And it faded out because I wasn't in Oakland anymore. I wasn't near Oakland anymore. So it was like I was up in the hills in South San Francisco, which makes you forget everything since it's so damn cold. Papa Cat mentioned it yesterday. I was looking at the news. He's like, don't you remember when we were in the coldest place in the Bay Area? I'm like, yeah. yeah, we'd see the San Francisco like forecast and drop it down like 4 degrees because of where we were. Good vibes. Good for you. Yes, drag them around. Park Slope is right next to Bushwick, so perfect for a Spike Lee tour. Oh, cool. Yeah, it's like Brooklyn and Oakland I always were like think the same, and unfortunately, Barbara Lee won the mayoral race in Oakland, and she's old-time senator, so she's been in the system forever. Unfortunately, she's older. I wanted someone who was younger, but it didn't happen. And Oakland will always be my city because that's where I grew up and was born. Born in the county hospital. My father had just been laid off like when my mom was 8 months. So I was born in Highland. Thank you very much. So you are Dog City. Oop, I cackled. I just cackled. Oh God, I hope Park Slope is haunted. It's so much fun when it is. Is that? I can't tell. I've been gone so long. I can't tell if that Colleen was a parrot or a raven. I think we have ravens around here. So it's like I have been gone way too long. So. Someone has a retriever at the barbershop. Ooh. He's big and fluffy. The barbershop usually has a doodle when the that barber comes in. I'll show you. Right there. I don't know if we can see the puppy. I don't think we can see the puppy. But yeah. They usually have a doodle out front. You can tell when he's out front because there's a piece of like, it mostly reminds me of like baffling to park when people move, and a dog and a water bowl. You need that cackle, I bet. You know, I should just make Adam like a moderator just to be mean. That way he has to be here. Hi Dev, how are you? Quote the parrot just sound right. He doesn't. He doesn't sound right. It's probably a raven. I can't tell. I mean, it's springtime, so there are a lot of like different, like I said, we had a blue heron in Alameda. I almost crashed the car. No, luckily enough I didn't because it was on the way to the tube and hardly anybody's on that street in the middle of the day. But I was just like, holy crap, that bird really is blue. Well, at least I can recognize the blue. Could have been gray. They look blue to me. So, but like I said, I had just seen the feed. I can't remember where it was, Berkeley or something, of blue herons. So they were just around here. And it's like one of those things that make me go, is anybody in there? Can we see anybody? No. Oh, their chairs. They turned their chairs. They have the big high back chairs and they turned around, I think. So, or they finally got adjustable desks where they can, hide their faces from me. They always do that. So, yeah, I'll zoom out. It's not. The curtains are being obnoxious, that's for sure. But they're just not being obnoxious enough. So that, and they always turn off the lights in there. I have literally seen them turn off the lights in the front room when I've been here. Bob is driving. He says, "Hey, okay, hi, Bob." Everybody say hi, Bob. So, looking at the reflection in my phone, it's like somebody's walking up here with that purpose, and I'm like, oh, they're gonna walk by me. Oof, damn. It's like I felt almost like a tourist. That wind. Being underdressed in San Francisco, that's how you know you're a rabbit in rabbit season. That's what we call tourist season. So let me think. Yeah, my hands are freezing. Actually, the one that the phone's on, or the gimbal's on, is fine. And the one that the chat is on is cold. So, duck season, yes, rabbit season. And I'm actually going to show my hairdresser, who's also a goth DJ. Somebody got her a gimbal, and she's totally excited about like doing reactions to clubs. I think she's going to do them in real time, and I'm going to help her on Friday to set up her channel, because it's like she mentioned gimbal, and it was like, oh, I'll definitely set you up then. So I'm going to help set her up on Friday to at least start it. So, because she gets bored, you know. I mean, we're all older now, so you can't dance all night long. And so it's like, I'm sure she can get, quote unquote, photo passes from all the clubs she goes to. So it'll be fun. Because then I could do reaction videos of her reaction. That would be funny. This weird entropy thing where it's just like, you know, a bad, I want to say Euclid. No. I can't remember him. The guy with all the stairs. Paintings. And she's the one who looks like me. Not anymore. I won't let her say she looks like me now. I'm way too old. So, she was the only person I'd let take pictures of me for the past 20 years without asking questions. So, because she's posted on her Facebook for the last 20 years about how we look, you know, look like twins. And it's like, reaction inception. Not inception. Reaction interception. That's what it is. And nobody wants to play with me today. That one guy who walked by, who I'd never seen before, so it figures he said hi. Because he didn't know he'd get in trouble for it until later. And then nobody else. I don't even know if baby Boo-Foo's car is here. Natalie was talking about how, or no, actually, her chat was talking about how Boo-Foo would be trying to set up how he's crazy, just in case Scientology falls and won't be held responsible. It's like, that doesn't work anymore, dude. Just go get an island and stay there. So, I don't see, let's go for a walk. It's not, see, the wind is weird. So, oops, chitlins. Talking about their dad is talking about the pyramid. And talking, I think, about Godzilla going up it, because he just made a whole bunch of hand movements about going up it, and one of the kids was like, yeah! So, I don't know if they're Scientos or not, but I don't take chances with children anymore, so I'm going to stand right here. But yeah, he pointed at the pyramid, and then he, like, made climbing things, and the kids laughed. So, it was like, that was cute. That's what I have to look forward to this summer. I can deal with the terrorists. That's what I used to call them too. But yeah, I can deal with rabbit season, and it's starting early. It's only April still, right? God, I've been so out of the world between sorry, totally distracted. They are parking spaces. They have the lines for parking spaces, but they don't have the bike lane across the street yet. And someone is actually parked in the parking spaces, but now double parked. So, did anybody understand that? Did that make any sense whatsoever? It barely made sense to me, and I'm the one saying it. So, the kids and the dad have gone by. So, let's walk up the street now. So, watch now. It's going to be really windy. If it's windy, let me know. I got the, like, screen cover, or not screen cover, but the, like, screen, like, tent thing over for my chat arm. Oh, look. Ooh, who is that? It's tall, like baby Boo-Foo, but I think it could be him. It's not. Hold on. There we go. It should help now. Okay. But it's not going very far. That looks like him, but I don't think so. Ooh, and she looked at me, so maybe it was. Let's go around this way and find out. because they're obviously going, sorry guys, they're obviously going to postscript. So, and they were talking yesterday about how Tesla's a debt's gonna be the car itself, not the battery, because Elon Antoinette talked to investors and he never talks to investors, and supposedly he did it for an hour and a half. So let's see, they should be coming out this way. I don't want to zoom in on that person who, so we'll see. They've been doing it for ages, so maybe they finally learned and they're walking the opposite direction now. Oh, I think one of them, I think the baby Bufu was watching me because he was like bent over his phone. If that was him. It might be him actually. So, probably turned around and went to Chinatown. Which I don't know why they don't do more often. It's cheap and yummy. So, they keep eating at Postscript. Postscript is expensive. That's where Papa Cat got the $10 water, if I remember right. He swore we were at Coachella. Keeping an eye out. Let's see if he's there. It's only 3:25? Oh, but the dad, yeah, but the dad was talking about the pyramid. So, you're working anyway. You shouldn't be paying attention. My mods are here. It's maybe Boo-Boo. Oh, I forgot that we were going to call him that. So, if it is baby Boo-Boo, he needs to eat, because that was really skinny. That wasn't like athletic skinny. Where the hell was mine? So yeah, they turned around. But the guy doing the parking right now, I think he's a Sciento. He's not going to be amused. Or they should at that Vietnamese restaurant that's up the street. It's freaking awesome. If I didn't have like HelloFresh coming here today, I would have been like getting some curry from there. So yeah, I think he's a Sciento. Interesting. They're not used to me being here. And my leg actually hurts, but I'm going to be here because I got to drive them nuts. So just for a little while. Just a little poke. Or poke. Is that what they call them? The Pokebones? It's so bright outside today, my eyes are watering even with my sunglasses on. The Whack-A-Sciento game, yes. And yes, K.A., I know that. I swear it was slightly like bright in Alameda because yeah, I had my sunglasses on too and they were watering. Let's see if this guy comes around and goes in. I swear that was a Sciento. It's like, yep, I told you. He's right there. See him? I can barely, there. Ooh, I moved it just enough. So, I don't know. It's just something about his demeanor when he was using the parking thing that made me think he was a Sciento, and he is. I don't recognize him. I don't recognize anybody anymore. It's called brain fog. But that had to be baby Boo-Foo. I'm sure they are just so not amused that I'm back. Poor people. Aw, I'm here to drive them nuts again. But just for an hour. Is that? I think that's Groundhog Day. Holy crap. Now they have her walking around differently. Oop, oop, oop. And behind her, that could be him. We'll see. I'm too far down. And I can't run with this leg. They're so not used to me being here. He vapes? Nah, that's maybe Boo-Foo then. That's definitely not him. I've never seen him vape before. Do you think that's him? So they were hiding and vaping? Oh, interesting. It's maybe Boo-Foo. He's tall and thin, also not very handsome. He has an FB page. He seems to post on fairly often. Okay, yeah. It didn't look like him at all. So, have to take the long way around again. I know. Why are they doing that to Groundhog Day? But she didn't walk by me this time, so maybe she's taking a different route. And it's like, they should know I don't mess with her. So, yeah, not him. I didn't think it was either. It didn't look like him. So that was definitely maybe Boo-Boo. Oh, but if they're doing that, then they're up to something over here. Jeez. After this, I may be done. All this walking, my leg is not amused. I did take Motrin, but I forgot to bring it with me. And I don't like it. Nah. So, I don't like taking anything that's like a benzo. So, it's one of those things. Hello, Mr. Policeman. Oh God, I hope they didn't call them. Nope, they didn't. Okay. I was thinking maybe he's gonna flip a U-turn right there and come back to me. And it's like, are you kidding? Just because I'm back, you're calling the cops on me? It's like, they know better. They're just gonna see me walking and go, oh, it's just her. So, sorry if I'm making everybody dizzy. I'm not doing it on purpose, and I'm still zoomed in, aren't I? Where's Kay when I need her? BFF was sent me a picture on the messenger, and then she was laughing at what I said last night. She was up way too late last night. I was a little worried. So, let's see. I chose. I did it. How did I do that? I did it again, where I got rid of the chat on my live feed. Now, how did I do that? Let's see. Okay, got it back. Where am I? I'm right here. Yes, no, Kay, you get quoted when I'm zoomed into the door too much because you're the one who always says I'm zoomed in. So, oh, and I'm on Top Chat again. Oh, it's because I just, that's why. Why do they make it so damn difficult? Because my leg hurts, that's why it's difficult. But, you know, I don't know what they're up to, and I've got rap music playing behind me, and it does not sound like, it sounds a little gangster rappy, so I'm going to have to talk through it so I don't get dinged for it. So, hello everybody, how's everybody doing? I'm sitting here and my leg hurts, mofos. It's the rap music I'm listening to, it's making me grumpy. Hi, Marilyn. You were so funny. I am not the best voiced on YT, and it's still not even my voice yet. I'm still borrowing it from COVID land. So I wish they'd give it back. So let's see. Okay. They're gone. Good. It's like, I hate having to talk through the music, especially considering they dinged me on my like protest chat. So somebody is watching me all the time. That's probably from Scientology land. Everybody say hi to Marilyn. The scroll door again, yes. And I was like, I'm dragging myself out here today if I want to or not. But I think I'm going to stop early. So it's like, I'm just here to like poke and then leave. Because yeah, my leg hurts. Now that I'm walking correctly, my leg's going to get used to walking correctly. And I got to remember not to walk to the other door now for a couple of days. Somebody's out. Oh, it's my Scientology guy. That's what I call him. When he first got here, he was all happy and his hair was long and everything. And once he got into like the Scientology gear, he shaved his head and got grumpy, and I worry about him. So it's like, let me see if I can like zoom on him. It's like, I wish I could get him out, because once he joined, or once he got into in the Scientology gear and shaved his head, he seems so grumpy, and I worry about him. It sucks. So he's not. He must be listening to me because he's not facing. And whoever's on here that's watching me, you're all a bunch of buttheads. He was a really happy guy when he first got here. He'd like taunt me. And it was sort of cute. And now it's like, He doesn't, and he hides. I never see him unless he's out here vaping. Actually, now he's vaping. He used to smoke. Oh God, they're all like swarming around. The redheaded one has a Tesla. It's like, ma'am, you're gonna have to get rid of your Tesla because it sticks out nowadays. But that's like a really nice Tesla. I think that's like an SUV Tesla, so it might have. It doesn't have the gold wings. I saw that because she got into it. But that's not a cheap Tesla. So now we have Tesla Barbie and the formerly happy guy. No, he's smoking a real cigarette, so you better pick that one up. I can't go watch him. So we'll see what's up. It's so weird to see them act out. Usually they're like locked in when I'm here. But then again, that's why I started doing 3 o'clock. I've never seen that lady before with the puppy. So let's zoom out and go back to the doors. Okay, okay. So the snow just melted here. Oh my God. You can smoke in the Tesla. Hi. Just got me some lady on a moving chair and some lab puppy. Oh my God. If she comes by regularly, I'm going to be petting that puppy soon. I know it. Oh, now I get that. Yeah, you're right. She can smoke in her own car. Duh, I didn't even think about that. See, this is the only car that should be doing the U-turns here. That car is small enough to do a U-turn and not like cause a lot of traffic problems. So, of course, I'll never be able to get one of those. Papa Cat thinks they're too small. So let's see. I don't like zooming into him, but now there's some lady talking to him. Ugh, that sucks. Let's see, where is she? You can barely see this. God, my leg does hurt. So she's probably telling him that he shouldn't be out here smoking. He should ask his the other Scientology friend if he can smoke in the Tesla with her. It's so funny. Didn't even think about smoking in the Tesla. Oh. Scooter dog. Well, I haven't seen my scooter guy today. I don't know if he'll be here. She's a public. Great. I'm way too nice right now. I don't want to zoom in on her, and I don't want to zoom in on him, and back to the doors, and I hate being nice sometimes. When you say lab puppy, do you mean lab grown? No, Adam. That is so funny. It is not a lab grown Labrador. He did have a service vest on. And I always have a soft spot in my heart for labs because I had one growing up. Oh my God, that's so funny. Well, at least I know I'm back. It must drive him crazy to know I'm back. So, oh my God, now I want to get a lab and name him Grown. But it was just way too funny. Have a nice day. She's walking by behind me. Not Groundhog Day, someone else. And she's older and she's slightly hunched. It's like, well, do they stop giving them guys medicine? Oh, she's done smoking, I think. Because now she's walking back in the car up into the Ord. I'm here to drive them crazy. Do that. Someone took a picture. I don't know if they took a picture of me all the way down the street or if they took a picture of a Scientology. Or no, I don't think she was a rabbit. So, anyway, I think I'm done. I'm a little lightheaded and I need to go back in the car because my leg hurts. Or actually, why don't we just go in the car and you guys can sit with me in the car? How's that? I want to get my hour in here, and so if I get in the car and I like have the phone pointed towards Scientology, that'll still drive me nuts enough. You always need clarity. And yes, Adam would ask that question. Nope, I'm going to stay. I'm just going to do it from the car, Fuzz. So you can say that was just a not a threat, but a promise. that I was leaving. That's funny right there. So let's see. Go into the car. La la la. And I paid for 90 minutes, so I can stay there. He just actually, I think the guy, you missed it, I think the guy at one of the tables, Nico tables, took a picture of me. Still thinking pictures are going to bother me. It doesn't work that way. So, where are my keys now? They're in my coat. Take the bag off from around me. The cat just, she's getting rid of me. I'm not leaving. So funny. It's like, Fuzz is like, you're done. And no, I'm not. I have to get in the car anyway, so I might as well do it from here. It's funny how we experience spatial perception in streams. It does feel like we're in the car. Shush. I'm not in the car yet. Adam, you're such a brat. Well, now that I'm cold all the time, I don't have to worry about taking off everything, like my coat and stuff, so I can actually get into the car with my coat, and someone's going to be very upset because the car is just driving by, and they're going to think. No, they didn't. Okay. Stupid car, it actually closed on me just going around it. Okay, let's see. Let's get in the car. Okay, we're in the car now. How's that? I think I'm freaking hilarious sometimes. So, I am thirsty though. Ugh. Damn, Wegovy. Okay, yes, I brought a bottle of water with me. So now we're focused in there. Sorry, I was wondering to see if I was going to get an anxiety attack because I'm starting to feel like it, but it's like, there's no reason to. I'm in the freaking car. Like, it's pick on your body time. Oh, puppy. Puppy, you missed the puppy. I think he's here. Watch, he's gonna go right by those bins. See him? Where? You can't? Yeah, he got by. I've seen him before, so it's like, as all, I can't read that. As all the background noise ceases. Yes, I know. I noticed that too. I was like, holy crap! It's gotten very close in the car, and I keep hitting the window trying to take off my phone. Oh, okay. In a weird way, I don't like being here because the last time I was in my car like this is when the girl got hit. So maybe that's what the anxiety attack is about. I was wondering. So I inject myself with a quilt pin, and now all I want to eat are scones. Oh my God, Adam, that's funny. Oh, and Carrie Ann, I have paper I'm going to send you. Papa Cat keeps forgetting to get it, to like put it in. I think we had a box for it because I ran a Daiso before supposedly the tariffs were supposed to be taking place, and I bought so much paper. I'm like, I need to give Carrie Ann some. We're hunting wabbits, yes. It's like, I can't have an anxiety attack every time I get this cool space, because this is the exact same space. So it's like, mind over matter. I'm going to have to get over this. So, it's duck season. It's wabbit season. God, do they even show those anymore? Because, you know, it's like, Elmer's always, you know, getting it's always rifling himself, trying to figure out how to speak YouTube. He just hit the window again. Who knows? Maybe they think I left. Well, no. Somebody watches me. It sucks. It's got to drive me crazy. Now she's doing it from the car. Like, yeah, why not? Haha. So yes, I was watching Natalie earlier today, and it was funny. I hardly ever get to watch her do a live because it's always earlier when I wake up. But she was talking about, because she's going to Hawaii next year or next week. No, she's going to Hawaii tomorrow. And she was talking about how she's going to have to adjust time since she'll be 5 hours earlier than where she lives. And I'm thinking, we'll get Natalie live. Yay! Because I love dropping in doing that you called. Bugs Bunny was some great yes! I think I even have Bugs Bunny DVDs. I have Animaniac DVDs because I was definitely a dot. And I have it on a CD because, of course, since I was dot, people got me the CD for my birthday one year. Who's B.F. Skinner? I was thinking Elmer Fudd just reminds me of the orange balloon. He does too, doesn't he? But you've heard about, I know I'm so getting political at the moment, but you heard that The Hague actually is getting involved with the orange balloon. Oh, somebody's coming out. Ooh, 2 people are coming. Oh, look. They got coffee. Hopefully they just got coffee. They don't look like, they may be walking actually. They may be Scientos. Ew. I never knew he was a Sciento. I've seen him walk by before. He's Asian with a buzz cut. And I've seen him walk by in what I thought was business clothes. Oh. Ooh. Wow. They're really not amused I'm here, I'm sure. If my friend Bugsy was in the oven, would I? There's a page on Instagram with who? Looney Tunes backgrounds. Oh my god, that'd be so cool. Looney Tunes backgrounds. But I'll get dinged for copyright. Because of course, I'm also totally not woke with who my favorite Bugs Bunny character is. And I feel bad, but I can't help it. Because, you know, it's Pepe Le Pew, of course. The misogynistic skunk is my favorite character. So, yeah, no, The Hague is getting involved because Orange Balloon invoked the 1872 Act or whatever it was, and sending people to El Salvador because El Salvador belongs to, the ICC? It belongs to a certain group. And Venezuela made the complaint. So they are involved in The Hague, and I thought maybe it was just a TikToker being overly enthusiastic because the BFF sent it to me yesterday, but I heard this morning, it's like, oh my god. So we actually, is that yes, it is a skunk. Thank you, Feds. I'm like looking, okay. It's like my phone is right here on my dashboard. And yes, I'm still good about not reading text when my phone is always on my dashboard. I see way too many people drive like banana heads on the road, and I see them reading their phones, and it's like, I almost started reading my phone like last year sometime, but I literally saw somebody just going really fast and weaving, and when I drove by them to get away from them, they were they were texting. I was like, never again. I'm not doing that again. So the administration is more like, yes. So yeah, no, I went to sleep very happy. The BFF sent that to me really late. So it's been messing with her head because she's like a 10 o'clock person. And she sent that to me late last night. And I was just like, oh, this has to be something we're just way too enthusiastic about. When I heard about it today, that somebody mentioned the Hague again, I was like, holy crap, it's real. So it's actually made me feel better. I know that sounds weird, but it's true. Like, we're going to get the international court after him. Woohoo! So wrong. I should not be laughing, but I can't help it. I'm such a tree hugger that knows how to shoot a gun. Yes, it's old Tifa. I can't help it though, because that is such like an uplifting thing to think about. So wrong. Oh my God. So, yeah, I'm weirdly enough in a good mood. And what is this whole thing about Trader Joe's, like, tote bags? I know I'm totally veering, but I'm not standing in front of them. I'm just, you know, filming them right now. There's been this whole like nut thing, crazy people about Trader Joe's tote bags. It's like, oh my God, people. We're so desperate that even in a time of economic crisis, we're fighting about tote bags from Trader Joe's that are $3. Ah, hi Heather. We're fine. You should meet me here on a Wednesday, because I'm here, or usually be here Tuesday through Sunday. Mondays I'm not here, and it's become such a habit that I don't even think about the fact that I'm doing it every day. Yesterday I couldn't do it because I went and saw my chiropractor and she abused me for an hour. She was setting me right because the numbness is almost gone. So it was like my left leg has been walking wrong for the past month. Even though I did pay attention to Dawn, and I did have it wrapped up, and I did everything else I was supposed to do for my leg, but I still was walking wrong. I live in a 3-story house. So, so when I got done, I only want a tote bag from PBS fundraising drive. I might have one, Adam, if you really want one, because my mom and I would keep all of our KQED bags, which is our PBS station. So there might be some, because I save all the tote bags in a tote bag. Yeah, because I'm from California and we always want to use bags, and that's why we always leave them at home. Probably next month I'll try and get out once a month. Cool. That's cool. And I'll be doing better because it's your fault. No, it's not. That's not nice. It was coming here with you the last time that like aggravated my nerve damage. It was so funny. It was like, because my car has, the seats have the piping on them and they're leather. So the piping, it's almost hard as a rock now because it's a 22-year-old car. So it totally like went into my leg when I got out when I came to see you. Oh, thanks, Fuzz, for putting Heather's thing up. I don't know if I have a Scientology person like standing right in front of my car. He just got out of the car in front of me, and he's like texting supposedly straight like at me. Oh, no, he was from the speakeasy. Good, I'm glad I didn't show him. Yeah, I think he owns the speakeasy because he's like, he walked to it and now he's like picking up the leaves in front of it. Tote bag and a tote bag. Toteception, yes. And like I said, and nobody's paid attention, I said No Face had kittens, for real. Go to his channel last night. His cat had kittens. One kitten has an umbilical cord problem, but it should be okay. And for some reason, I keep thinking that No Face is in LA. And I said I was going to come and get a kitten. And he's like, well, that's far. And Papa Cat's like, he's in South Carolina. I'm like, oh, damn. It was a gray kitten too. He's keeping the white one. He's got a white one, a gray one. He's got 4 kittens. One passed away when they were born. Papa Cat came in and showed me that No Face had kittens. It's like, so you guys have to go to No Face. And I told him to start a Amazon wish list for the kittens, because I don't think he knows how to have kittens, but he's got a roommate, so. I'm home for Social Security now, where I learned I played myself, but we got our payments back. Thank you. I did not say anything about it because I didn't know what was going on, but I did see Krista say it's easy to get back on again. So I was thinking that's good. So Dawn had a problem with the Princess and Social Security, and because Princess has a death benefit, which a friend of mine growing up had. This is why I was familiar with it, because a friend of mine had it, and this was the cop's daughter and her brother. So I was very familiar with the death benefit. And even in the 80s, her mom still had to be a cop and a sheriff. Oh my God, this guy's got Hello Kitty, like, headrests. Oh my God, that's so cute. I love California. He's probably driving his wife's car or something. That's so cool. But yeah, no, so I was very familiar with death benefits. And it just makes me think of, she was like my best friend and wound up being my roommate, one of my first roommates. And yeah, her mom was still an Oakland cop and an Alameda County sheriff. And this is why I'm so familiar with police, because she worked all the time. And that's when we, during the summer, would have policemen come by and go, get in the house or I'll call your mom. This is why I'm so familiar with police. She's the sheriff, yes. So glad to hear that. Got to stay on top of them, because not one person knows the same info my experience. Yeah. That was the thing. I was worried about it because, like I said, she never had a problem, thank God. So, and he, her dad passed away like when her brother was 6 months old. So it had been going on for a long time. And so I understood when Dawn was upset. It was like, oh God, you really rely on that death benefit when you have to like make a life. So more water. I'm drinking dumb water. Unfortunately, Oakland has the best water I've ever tasted. I grew up on it. Oh, look, it's Pantone. Come on, come on, come on. I wonder where he's going. I never see him walk in that direction. I'm serious, I don't. And since he's an older white guy, he has like a pattern. Oh, he's putting something in recycling. Oh, and now he's going to see me doing this from the car. I wonder if he'll come to the car and tell me I can't do this. I'm not Cubs, dude. Yeah, would this be private property in my car? So I guess he wanted to come out and see if I was still here or still, you know, because I've sat here before when I'm like making YouTube playlists when I'm done. That's how I got to see the girl get hit. So maybe he was wondering if I was still filming. So maybe I'm being watched. Let's see. Latest thought in my head about how I'm being monitored. So it must be OSA, because they keep coming out. He came out and he's like the weekend manager dude. So it's like they're not watching me from here. If they are, they're not telling each other. So, and with all the cameras. Pantone. Yeah, he'll always be Pantone. Are you kidding? Oh my God. What's with Sea Org wearing the puffy jackets? Or do they just have... They just have one, I bet. It's only one jacket. They have to share. No, which actually goes into my Stuart Semple, because I support him. He's an artist who's been making colors to match copyrighted colors. It all started with the Bean guy who came out with the blackest black. That's what he calls them. And so I buy the paint. I have no artistic ability whatsoever. I swear, I can't even do a stick guy correctly. I have made so many, oval-headed stick guys in my life. That's how much artistic I have in me. But I do buy his paint, and I have it all over the house, or in the craft room now, all out of, out of direct light. And the last one was Purple Rain, and it was supposed to be Cadbury. It was Cadbury color. And that one came in like blocks. I figure I'll start doing the door jams through the whole house with Stuart colors. K.A. knows Stuart too. She supports him too. And it was just like, unfortunately, I'm probably not going to be able to support him for a while because the tariffs from England. because he's English. But yeah, there's this whole thing about the latest Pantone color coming out, and you have to buy the swatch stick of Pantone, and it's like this whole thing, because that way they're all the same color. And it's like, whoever did it, they interviewed Stuart too, and he was talking about how he doesn't have, or that he's doing the colors. He's done Cadbury, Tiffany, the Blackest Black, Kapoor is Bean Boy. That's what he calls them. I'm trying to think. He's also done glow in the dark colors, which I have. I think there's a hot pink glow in the dark. It's like, I gotta figure out where to put those. I wish I could paint the porch. Just maybe, I can paint the furniture on the porch I have. Just like little strips of like glow in the dark color. Leave the light on in the porch for a while and then turn it off. Any relation to Lorenzo Semple Jr.? No, don't know that name. And I don't have a computer here to look it up. He's done the Pinkest Peak. Yes, I have the Pinkest Peak. It's only been like in the past year or two that I have not gone out and bought the color. When he does the announcement. I think my Cadbury color was the last one. And that was, I think 6 months ago. Papa Cat was like, what is this? I go, paint. He's used to it. Like, before that was yarn. At least I can make Afghans. And not the dogs, Adam. Famous screenwriter. Okay. What did he write? Because I qualify for the famous screenwriters as long as they're not Gen Z. Because we haven't watched any Gen Z movies, or, movies out in the past, like 5 years. So, yeah, the Academy Awards is just a dress competition for me. It is not watching it for anybody. So, I think that's what I'll do. If my leg hurts, I'll just come here. I'll just drive here. Because I think the cold isn't helping. I'm probably going to wind up with arthritis because of walking weird for the past 4 weeks. And it's also a hyperextensive thing. Most of my joints will wind up being, I'll have rheumatism in them already, or anyway, because, and yeah, since I've lost 33 pounds, my hyper flexibility has been very rampantly around, and I forgot it. Oops, sorry, hit the window. Ooh, we have to go inside. One more, we're gonna do a drive-by. Because maybe he doesn't know my car. I think they took the shears off. See, it always makes me wonder, do they monitor or don't they monitor? Because look. They took the shears off. I'm glad I'm still like on this. Ooh, look, there's someone even at the door or at the desk. Ooh, they're not going to be amused with me. I can see you. And it's not showing inside. It's because of the freaking the light's off and it's cloudy. Yeah, Zenu says hi. He's wondering where you guys are. I can't, okay. It's like, he wrote Flash Gordon. Okay. I lost 3 pounds, but that was from a bad bet in London. Oh my God. That's so, I know the audacity. Let's see, nobody's kind. So, do you guys enjoy it yet? Do you know about Xenu? You know, that episode in South Park was perfect. It's exactly what really is going on. You guys should watch it. It's rather embarrassing that it's so perfect, don't you think? Maybe I thought I wouldn't get out of the car. This is fun. Hello? Anybody in there? I can see you working. Have you guys got anybody today? I know you tried. I saw you trying when I first got here. Hello? Hey, my voice is almost normal. Well, I can just sit here and even though you can't see inside. You never know what you can see on a bigger television. Down. There we go. So I got somebody's head. I've got to stay until they put the chairs back up. As long as I don't move, I'll be fine. It's a cult. You can leave anytime you want. You won't have to give them money. It's not a religion, and you know that. Zeno says hi. I can't read them. Freaking. Let's see. Oh, okay. Can I play any audio outside the door, or is that a call waiting to happen? Yeah, we try not to. They tried the audio thing here that they were doing in LA, and it lasted maybe 3 or 4 days before they got busted for it, because this is the this used to be known as Lawyers Row, and it's near the financial district. So yeah, I don't think we can play anything out here besides the fact that unless you were talking into it or it was original work, they call a copyright. They called a copyright on my protest video. Hello, how are you doing? Nice to see you. Hi. Someone's coming up. I'm just waving. I think they're about to put the chairs up. Let's see. I actually had more notes. Let's see. Oh my God. I wonder what I was trying to say. Just BC, someone has on term decade, it doesn't make them a saint. I wonder what that meant. Hello! Zenu wants to say hi. Oh, are you guys going to put up those curtains again? You know that. Okay, the other one should be ruffled also. If you notice, the other curtain is not ruffled. It means you have it in the wrong channel. If you had both of them in the right channel, you guys would probably look a little bit better. So the other one should be ruffled, and it's not. I'm serious. Look at the curtain before you put it up, and you'll see that it's mismatched. But you don't care, do you? It doesn't look right. It doesn't make you guys look any better when the curtains are mismatched on top of that. Have you asked about Xenu yet? Do you know? You know, he got out of his electronic jail in Siberia, where that's where he was supposed to be. And you can't do anything to those doors. It's illegal. Isn't that nice? I'm sorry. Clear cognition, yes. The curtains don't match the curtain. I know! Oh, they're ruffled, all right. I know. But see, if you look at the curtains, the one on the left side has got a ruffle on the top, and the one on the right side doesn't. Well, there are two channels. Actually, there may be 3 in those. There are 2 channels in those curtains. So they're on the wrong channels on each one. The top one has the ruffle, and the one next to it, it's done at the top channel, so it's not ruffled. So that's why I'm like, you guys don't even look good when you're blocking people. Maybe somebody will listen to that and fix it. Drives me crazy. I'm already crazy though, so there's not the light. There's not much more to make me crazy, but that's cool. Curtain stats are up though. Yes. Definitely. But it also proves that nobody's watching me here. So nobody's watching me. So they're all doing this like freeform, which is interesting. I'd assume somebody was watching me. I'm the only one here. And if Baby Bufu is going to be the next Bufu, you figure they would be watching me. Boring. It's curtains for Scientology, yes. It's not that bad when I'm standing. It hurts, but not that bad. I figure maybe another week. I definitely just gotta not walk around. So I'll be doing stationary scroll work. So, oh my God, isn't the other side of this like the channel they're on and stuff? Because this just says come in here and watch. I never noticed that. I thought it was the channel, the serious channel. Not serious channel. I missed it. What did they do to get you back out of the car? They took the curtains down. I looked over here, and where I'm parked is perfect, but I could see its curtains are up and down, or down. And the curtains were down. And I went, oh, no, no, no. So I came over to bug them to make them put the curtains back. And see, the ghosts are helping. I always say the ghosts are helping when they're pulling the shade back. So I can't do anything about it because it's illegal. I'll get in trouble. Neener, neener. Hello, I see you. Xenu says hi. Where's your coffee and biscuits thing? Du ist Berliner? You know, that is, you are a breakfast pastry. Because that's what Berliner really is. It's not a jelly donut, it's a breakfast pastry. Du hast Berliner? I said, you have a breakfast pastry? Because I think he was setting up the coffee thing. That's where the coffee, so they're still offering coffee. So you made them pull the curtains again. It is fun. It is fun. And made them set out more coffee. So the two I saw in there that came out without even folders, which I thought maybe were people that were walking, I haven't seen them again. So maybe they just came in for coffee. You know, it's like, I'm sure the regulars around here know that this place has coffee for free. So, which would be good around here because it is financial, no lawyer district, and Postscript has $10 waters. And how can they afford to eat at Postscript? That's what makes me think supposedly and all of this is my opinion, is for entertainment purposes only, and none of it is fact. They all go to Postscript, but like I said, because that is the expensive one. That's the one that has the matcha, like, iced tea and everything else. Nico does not hold a candle to these people. So how can they afford that? But then again, they're supported by International, right? So if they're posted by International, this is Baby Boo Food. They're giving them money for food. So, du hast. Ja, ja. I took German in school for a year, and half of the songs in Goth World are in German. And I actually just heard The Sound of Silence in half German done by Garfunkel's son. And I could have sang that with him. So now it's sticking in my head. And I used to always use German, like the little ones, du hast, stuff like that. Ravens. It's the Ravens. I just heard them. It's the Ravens. And they're big. Those are not crows. So, but how good can the coffee actually be? Well, when it's not $10 for a cup of coffee, and you need it. Current drapery trends include bringing patterns into the look of your room to further extend the vibe you're trying to achieve. I've just learned the word vibe. How can I have Hello Kitty curtains that I need to shorten, and I've got one set of panels, but the windows are only half this size, so I'm cutting them and making 2 sets of panels. And I've got 2 sets of tie backs. I only had one, but they sent me 2. I don't remember if I realized this after I opened the box about, oh God, almost a year later after I got them. So even if I did pay for them, oh, what a butthead. Someone's trying to park and they're honking. So I've got 2 sets of Hello Kitty tie backs. So I'm gonna have to put the other ones in my, in the craft room. So, yeah. What time is it? I've been on for 1:14. Okay. So I'm about to run out, and I should leave anyway. So, okay, people, I'm out of here. I'm finally gonna go. And as long as I stand still, my leg, it stopped hurting. So now we know I can come here as long as I don't walk around. So, okay, peoples, I will see you all probably on chat tonight, but otherwise I will see you guys all tomorrow. I can't read a damn thing, you guys, because I don't have my other phone with me. So hit the like button, hit the sub button, hit the membership button, and then with the rest of your money, go hide it, because, you know, we are in an economic crisis. So I will talk to you guys all tomorrow, okay? Ciao, Bellas.